Okay, alright ladies and gents, this is the 300th billion Wes Watson video that I've ever made, and like I said, bro, I said that I was only gonna make a video about him unless he's getting indicted for, he's getting locked up for his charges, or if something big comes up, of course, and I do consider this to be big, of course, and someone had chopped up this interview with Wes Watson and his girlfriend now. It was Angie. She had originally left him. She left with her kids, by the way. She doesn't have kids with him. 0 children with him, by the way, and then he claims that those are his kids. She had originally left, and then he ended up going onto an escort site and paying for the girlfriend experience from like that one chick, Gabby, right? And then she left, and then he was probably in the DMs of Angie begging her back and shit, and now she's back. Yeah, so we're gonna get into that, but first things first, I just wanted to bring up...
Thank you. They make AI videos of other dudes kissing, and then they don't think they're homos.
People would
like they make everything they say to me is homosexual, and they don't think they're gay for me. Like they're completely gay for me. You can say that, right? I'm not saying derogatory things, but these people literally, I don't care if someone's gay. It's more chicks for me. So whatever. But
I'm just joking, okay? Okay, so what I actually wanted to bring up was that this man is still stuck on the fact that we found out that he's 5'8", and he's still trying to convince us that he's 6 foot.
I'm 6 feet. Look at it. How tall are you, sir? 6 feet. Okay. Who's 5'8"?
Yeah.
If I'm taller than you.
What up?
Motherfucker say I'm motherfucking 5'8". Dick's 5'8".
The shoes that he's wearing here, these aren't actual Chuck Taylors. Those aren't actual Chucks there. Those are the knockoff Chucks that are made by Dior. So these are designer shoes that he's got on. Apparently people are saying that they have 2-inch heels in them. I kind of find that hard to believe because he would just be 5'10" then and not 6 feet at all. But yeah, okay.
Like anybody who takes pictures with me in person, anybody who films with me in person, if you see people saying I'm small or I'm short, debunk their lies. Because we don't need people lying about people online, especially solid people who change lives. They all say I lie about my height.
He's still on about it, bro. Just get over it, bro. I'm not even gonna talk about the stupid tattoo that he got on the top of his fucking head. I really hope Angie decides to drop the video of her POV. Like you're taking back shots from the strap-on dildo, bro, and you just see the SD right on the top of your fucking head, bro. Yeah, bro, you're definitely from San Diego, bro. I can tell. But whatever. Let's...
Someone just told me, I totally didn't think about it. All the tall dudes who can't build muscle because they're pussies and they don't stick to it long enough, those are the people saying I'm 5'8" because they're like, they can't fathom that a tall guy could get that thick from years and years of training. That's what it is. Oh, fuck. There's never a short dude going, you're 5'8".
Yeah, bro, if you're just a tall dude, you just have a hard time building muscle. And the only reason that, like, you're making fun of me for being 5'8" is because, well, I mean, he's really just telling on himself at this point. You know, like, he was saying, oh, I'm 6 foot, I'm 6 foot, I'm 6 foot, and then now he's over here making fun of tall people, and he's not correcting himself, and he just called himself 5'8". So I'm confused, Wes. Which one are you? Are you 6 foot or 5'8"? We all know the truth, bro, but whatever. Let's just move on from this. Hopefully Wes, he finally grows up at 41 years old and realizes that he's done growing and he needs to stop coping. This all started when he asked her a question on his story, and she proceeded to say this.
hey, you guys, we're doing tattoo stories. Angie, how old were you when you got your first motherfucking tattoo?
15.
What was it?
Carlos.
And who is Carlos?
My son.
And that's on your back. Everybody thinks that's the big homie Carlos, her ex, but it's her son who, now we have Mia in the back there, who's her son's girlfriend, because he's what?
He's locked up right now.
For what?
Murder.
At what age?
He's 19 now, but this happened when he was 17.
You guys, real shit.
Let me just say what she just said. She got her first tattoo at 15 years old, and it's of the name Carlos. And that's not her ex-boyfriend. It was her son that she had when she was around the age of 15 or 14, and he's locked up for murder. And he did the murder at 17, and he got locked up at 19. When I first saw that, of course, I wanted to hear more about that story, because now Angie here is way more interesting than Wes Watson here. Let's hear her story here.
It'd be the same way that my parents did with me, so I caused a lot of the kind of trauma to my son when I was younger. So I knew that in order for me to be a better mom, I had to work on myself, and that's where I found healing, because I wanted to be good for my son. And so that's my story. So that's out of the love for my son.
From San Diego.
From San Diego.
Started dancing in San Diego or Vegas?
I started dancing. So this is what happened. My mom, she was.
Her mom's like mother and daughter dancing duo. They're known as they're known as like junior and senior. They both have the same name. But they're like notorious.
As you just saw there, she was opening up about the story of her son that got locked up, which I guess was like a heartfelt story. And like, you know, she clearly felt guilty the way that he grew up and everything, and that she needs to be better as a mother, which, okay, she has a point there. And then Wes just interrupts her mid-sentence just to bring up the fact that she was a fucking stripper. He wants to bring up her mom, that they were both a stripping duo. Bro,
it's so funny. My mom, I call her senior just to make her upset sometimes. But so when I was younger, I was like a good girl. I was like, I could never dance. Like a respectful man would never respect me ever. And I had to go pick up my mom from bullpen, and I was taking care of myself and my family, and I was able to spend time with my son, and I didn't care about relationships anymore. I was just like, I'm too young for that.
Because Wes Watson likes strippers.
That's right, and Angie likes gangsters.
There it is.
There it is.
yeah, she definitely likes gangsters, bro. She has multiple children with other men, and not with Wes. And she likes gangsters, huh? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I'm definitely a gangster, guys. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely a gangster, bro. I'm so hard, guys. That's what Wes is doing, bro. He never grew up out of the wigger phase in high school.
Sorry, I get all choked up a little bit. Okay. It's very sensitive to me because. Not that I have the guilt, because I understand that everybody has their own soul lessons, and in order for his soul to grow and evolve, he had to go through that. But it's really hard as a mom to see your kids go through things because you were so young and naive, you know, prior. This is why I'm so passionate about the inner child healing and healing on a subconscious level, because that is...
He'll be better from it.
Right, he will, but as a mom, when you feel like...
Men have to go through shit.
Right.
There's a reason there's a lot of pussy men out there. They never go through shit.
Right.
So, I mean, whatever life throws at you, I mean, is it really your parents' fault?
Did she ever talk about why he committed the murder, or what the fuck is he took someone else's life here? Men have to go through hardships, and, you know, like, that's why there's a lot of pussy men out there, because they don't ever go through any sort of hardship. He got locked up for murder. He took someone else's life. You know, guys, it's sad to say here, but I think he should stay behind bars for the rest of his fucking life.
That he has to walk this path to make a choice to be a man or not, to still be a wreck or not. And I mean, I really think that everybody is set out on a path.
This man is doing the classic Wes Watson yap session, bro. Let her talk. You are so fucking annoying, bro. Shut up.
Make the right choices in those hard times. That's what shapes them.
Right.
Their thoughts and actions during times of adversity will shape them. And so many pussies just lock themselves in their fucking grandma's basement or mom's basement.
What does this have to do with her son being locked up for murder? What are you talking about? At this point, you're just projecting, because I'm pretty sure there's some dude out there sitting in their mother's basement right now playing video games right now, and they're much happier than you are. I'm just saying.
And avoid all problems and all adversity that they never grow. And those are the weird haters online who don't share anything and have a cat or a dog pic, but then will come on here and be like, you're a horrible mother. Wes is a fucking bitch. Piece of shit.
If you raise a son and he gets locked up for murder, yeah, it is kind of on you for putting him in this world in the first place and raising him. So she is a terrible fucking mother. Why? Think about it, bro. She has other kids. She's bringing her other kids around this man. She's an awful mother. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
So I think it's gonna be good for him.
You think it's gonna be good for him to be locked up in prison?
Yeah, it sucks. My mom had to go through that when I was in and I mean, my brother in and out of jail, and fucking being a fucking just drunk lunatic, like sleeping on the fucking ground outside, be choosing to be homeless, coming back and just bashing their door down every fucking week. Like, my parents didn't have it easy at all.
Was that a Freudian slip? Did he just say that he was homeless? So he just made it about himself. Wasn't she just talking about her own personal problem, and then he just makes it about himself? She's only with him for the money. Take him for all he's fucking worth. I don't care at this point. Fuck it.
Life ain't perfect. And anybody who's willing to come online and share that their life ain't perfect, because all these pussies will act like they are, and they'll just get online and be like, my real estate content, or buy my program. I know all this shit. Fuck you. Who the fuck are you, motherfucker?
He just described himself. He's projecting. That was unprovoked too. Like, he just randomly started talking like that. He's projecting. That's literally him.
Sleepless nights and hours that never pass make a Or a man, dude.
That's right.
Straight up. Like,
100%.
You're like, damn, it's only been 30 minutes.
What is his obsession of just a man being a man and being manly and being tough and having a bunch of tattoos and being all muscular and thick? I'm tired of seeing Wes Watson here. He's the embodiment of like a tap out t-shirt from the mid 2000s.
Well, the thing is also my son had a lot of behavioral issues when he was younger. Like he used to like try to choke me out and punch me in front of my Alyssa when he was younger and have a lot of issues, and I had no one to turn to. It was just me. So that was where I would cry, and like I felt like motherhood was a life sentence. He wasn't going to get better. I didn't have anybody to turn to.
Angie, real quick here. Where's his father?
Like, okay.
I always think about those people who have children that have like Down syndrome or something. God, they're the strongest people.
Oh, yeah.
Wes Watson keeps on going off on tangents and rants about himself every single time that she tries to fucking speak.
Abusive towards Alyssa, and that was because you were angry and you said something towards Alyssa, but we were all in like this crazy
I told her to
state.
shut the fuck up. She's 13. I told her to shut the fuck up. And I mean, it's, you know, I just shouldn't have said that.
And that's where I was like, I'm very protective over my kids, and if somebody goes towards them,
I think a
if we're in
stepdad should be able to tell a kid to shut the fuck up, though.
We already know that Wes Watson has like the IQ points of the temperature of this room right now. Those aren't your kids, Wes. You don't have a single kid at all. Those aren't your blood, okay? That's not your family. You have someone else's family. You're raising another man's kid. Alright, so what I was saying before I was rudely fucking interrupted, you piece of shut up! And this man is raising another man's kids in his own household, and he thinks that he can tell her kids to shut the fuck up, when that's not the case at all, Wes. They don't actually have to listen to you. You are not their dad. You will never be their dad. Get that through your thick ass skull, bro. I'm over it, bro. I really hope Wes gets locked up. She's probably gonna have access to all of his money, and she's just gonna dip out on him. Honestly, just take everything for all he's worth. Honestly, that should happen. I pray for the worst for Wes. I'm done here. This video is over. Go ahead and subscribe and like to the channel. I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm over it at this point, bro. Whatever. That's it. I'm done.